Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we're live on YouTube and we are playing the metagame challenge for Historic. Been jamming a bunch of different decks we are going to try out, and we are going to answer the question, is Crucias still a playable card in the year 2023 after its nerf? So it's a 3-1 now, and all the abilities are the same. You're like, but it always died to removal. But now in particular, it dies to Bowmaster, which is like the most prevalent card in the format. It is kind of the baseline of do your creature survive this type of effect. So the Bowmasters are kind of the other addition, along with One Ring Sheoldred. So this deck was very, I enjoyed a lot playing before. I had a lot of success. Trying out the Bone Crusher Giants in here gives me another answer to the Orcish Bowmasters. It breaks the Ring's protection. 7 discard spells mixed into there as well. I think I might actually... So I've seen some decks play Lelia. So this gets around because it's an exile-based effect. I want to try this out. I want to see how Lelia plays out in the deck to see if it's warranted. Generally, Lelia dies to most things. But you have 7 discard spells that could kind of clear the way. And if Lelia dies, like you have Crucias and a whole bunch of other things, that gets some value out of it in any regard. There is Cast into Fire, which is decent against like smaller creatures. It blows up your opponent's ring. But I think I don't want to fight on that angle, and I want Kolaghan's Command for the grindier matchups. I like K Command to buy back stuff, force discard, and kind of go from there. Sorry, this client's being very freezy right now. The sideboard, Stone of Air blows up any sort of like Deathloop combos, Yawgmoths, Sam combos, stuff like that. Edict for Planeswalkers. I'm going to do an Edict Heartless Act, I think. Not Heartless. Go for the Throat. I suffer against Karn, but beyond that, there's so many like go wide strategies that Edict's not the best. You have Unlicensors for Graveyard Hate, Go Blank for Hand Hate, Graveyard Hate, Brotherhood's End for Sweeper, Kolaghan's Command for the grindy decks, Slaughter Games for key combo pieces, Will can steal your opponent's rings or Sheoldreds, Chandra's for the heavy counterspell decks, and Peer into the Abyss as by combo enabler. Peer with either your Bowmaster or your Sheoldred could win the game against your opponent. Forces them to draw, and you get a whole bunch of value. So we are going to give this a go. Currently 5-2 net in the challenge. We had a really... Gates was doing well, and then the shuffler decided you're not getting the cards you want. Yeah, it's Yo Dog, I heard you like rings, so here's a ring for your ring, and your Bowmaster draws you. It's the Invoke Despair kind of situation, but we'll give this one a run, see how it goes. 1 land, no good. Don't Thoughtseize me, bro. Okay, so they are on Gates. So I actually have a couple options here. Obviously, like the Bowmaster's fine, but the Explorer will come down next turn. I think I'm going to do Gates Ablaze because it is an answer to Sheoldred. They all play their Explore. I'll flash in my Bowmaster here and then get a ping. And this is why Bowmaster is cracked in half. So ping the opponent. So I could Fable here. I think we do. Because this will allow me to create a Revolt trigger. Okay, so root. I need to put as much damage on them. think we're just going to get rid of that. I think we just passed the turn here. Because if they have Gates Ablaze, I followed up with Bowmaster. If they play the Gatebreaker Ram, they might get greedy here and go Explore. Ping ya. So here, that's 5, 6. It's probably just Shieldred. Because that puts them to 3 anyways. And then I have Hive here. Might be wrong because it play into Sweeper here. But like Hive isn't a great play. Okay, that's probably like Gates Ablaze. Oh, just Seek. Good start. That means they won't have enough to... Okay. Head explodes. So this matchup is a very interesting matchup. Probably want Edicts. Could be that I want to go for the Throat. Inquisition's interesting, but I don't think is great in this matchup. We might want the Go Blanks. This doesn't do anything. Don't care about Graveyard Hate. I can name Maze's End. So we're probably playing that. It could peer into the Abyss. Probably where we want to be. Like, do I care about the fatal pushes? I could probably trim a couple. Probably trim all of them, play Go for the Throat, and then just play like Will. Run it like that. Pop the record there. So Peer into the Abyss is used as kind of a combo. So you force your opponent to draw half their deck, they lose half their life, and then Orcish Bowmaster forces them to draw that. Same with Shieldred. Okay, so Guild Summit absolutely destroys opponent here. Okay, so their hand's pretty much empty. You have a land. The fact that I can't play this deck but is spammed everywhere shows why this needs nerfs like Crucias. I think it's more just like Crucias, they should have just made a 3/2. I just think there's different ways to like address that deck without necessarily completely invalidating it. So they are at 3 gates. They don't have red mana. Okay, I'm gaining a lot. That could be Titan. Which if they drew Titan... Oh no! This can attack in now, thankfully. Every land you play, you die. So even with Gates Ablaze, it doesn't do enough yet. So we're just going to play the ring and pass the turn here. Stop hitting yourself. They also gain 9 life this game. So they're gonna get potentially 2 gates into play. Yeah, like the fact that this is just hanging around, like the Orc's not even needed, but now I have like a 9/9 from the opponent just trying to play the game. This is why I don't like Guild Summit in the deck. Okay, so they're drawing 2 cards, so that's 4 damage. You know what, I probably should have killed the Boreal Grazer. Or we just play Will and I steal their Primeval Titan. Or I guess they're Grazer. Not as much fun. I forgot this is only 4 CMC. I got excited. That wasn't the right line. I should have held up Bowmaster. Or drawn with Ring. Okay, so they could have Gates Ablaze, but they need an actual hard sweeper here. Okay, notably, they have 2 Izzet Guild gates, so unique gates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doppio, this is the Historic Metagame Challenge, so we are trying to win packs. So if we go 7-0, we win 30 packs to Lord of the Rings. One orc versus the world. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we went 3-1, 2-1, and now we're trying out Rakdos, and we're against the Gates deck. Which is getting pretty... Okay, gates ablaze, but I got a 1919. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I will be back in 1 sec. I just need to use the bathroom like super quick time. I'll put the deck list up on the chat. And I will be back in 1 minute. Let me get this out of the way so folks can see. All right, we back. Let's go to the next round. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this like up here. It's actually my dog's 8th birthday today. She's getting old. Play first. What do you think, chat? Well, I mean, if there's ever cards you want to draw out of it. Oh, JL, I'll remind me after this game. I'll paste it into a link for you. Or if you go to any of my untaps, you can find it there. But yeah, just remind me, JL, I'll post it. Six lands fatal push into 7 lands. Okay, opponent's got something. We're looking like... Okay, wow. Opponent woke up today and chose violence. I have a couple options here. I could Thoughtseize. I can play Crucias. I think we Thoughtseize. Okay, they're just like Flesh Gorger Tribal. I think here... We just gotta do this. We're gonna have to take the damage. I need to find a ring here. Blood Tithe isn't terrible. Ah, and they drew Trespasser. So I think I'm gonna do this. I just need to try to find the ring. Okay, so I'll trade my Crucias here. Did they draw? Ah! I needed them to not draw for the turn. That was basically our way around. They don't draw for like the turn there, we're okay. Because then I could start offsetting some of this life loss. Okay, Blood Tithe. I think we have to take the damage this turn. 6-9, but I think I'm dead regardless. Problem is the Menace. This has nothing to do with the nerf of Crucias. Stop drawing Thought Seizes.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Yeah, we're just... He's probably playing Path to Peril on the side. So this is where the Crucias nerf actually makes a difference. I should have done this first. I forgot I could do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. In case we hit Bowmaster. These Gorgers are so good against us. Okay, well. It's fine. Nothing but lands. Multi 5 doesn't help. Brotherhood's End could be interesting here. Probably want the go blanks. Go for the Throat doesn't seem great here. Colligan's Command does. Edict's probably fine. You usually take out Thought Seizes in these matchups. So Lelia's not great. Bone Crusher's not great. And like Will doesn't do much in this matchup. Stomp's better than nothing. It was a weird one. Like, obviously the Maul doesn't help because then I was like throwing away good cards. Yeah, it could have been Warren. I usually don't like to be the first to lead with Bowmaster. This also gives me an opportunity to cycle to try to find a land if we don't hit it. I would love to just find a land. Perfect. So they're going to have a removal here most likely. That's... Yeah, I needed to find the ring. I needed to find like my Shieldred for them to just not draw the Go for the Throat that one turn. Because then Shelly stonewalls the attacks, gains me life. All those blood tokens suddenly then start gaining me 2 life. So we could kind of race it there. Okay, so they had something there but chose not to play it. So they could have iteration.
No more distractions. Let's make this
So I think I prefer this because it enables revolt.
personal space.
Just gonna get rid of a Fable here. So the thing is, I know I can ping Liliana, but
It's no fun when they hit back.
I want to be able to hold up Bowmaster. Again, it might be wrong. I should probably get the ring out sooner. But this plays best into... Okay, so they have Shieldred. Probably gonna have to take some damage here. Obviously don't love that. Gonna hang on to Bowmaster for now. Oh, they're playing Shieldred's Restoration to get back the card. Okay. I'm not gonna draw yet, but this will buy me a turn. Because next turn I can do this, it'll give me enough to deal with that. So Shieldred's Restoration, return target creature card from your grave to battlefield. If it was kicked, you gain life equal to it. No blocks. So we're gonna kill you. Take this opportunity to draw some cards. We're not really on the card draw approach. This lets me play out Fable. I think I have to do this still. So they're going to get Shieldred back, so I'm just going to play this line for now. They could just be waiting to go big Flesh Gorger. So they took a big chunk of damage there. I think this is fine. I'm likely not going to Kiki combo them, and then taking them off their lifelinker is good, because this lets me now race them. I'm actually going to hold this, because they're going to play this Flesh Gorger. And that way I don't have to take 7 damage to kill it. Now I draw some cards. Now we Gucci. I'm going to hang on to the land. So I think we're okay now. We know what they're on. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Okay, so doing all right there. Attack all. Okay, so they're on lilies. I think then I may want to trim like the Brotherhood's End. We'll play Go for the Throat, I think here is reasonable. Yeah, opponent's playing a standard deck. That's fine. I think I actually want Thoughtseize against them. Some number. Their big hits are very powerful. Basically need to answer Shelly. I mean, they took a game off us. We did mull to 5, but the Flesh Gorgers are oddly very, very good against us. We're not playing a Braid. Hand sucks keep. Not the best, not the worst. They haven't shown Bowmaster rings, so I'm fine with like these Fables. Okay, so they'll take one of my Fables here. I didn't want to play this into Liliana. It might have been right to actually just hold the Stomp at that point. Hey, the ring. Don't mind if I do. We'll do this on their end step. All right. Show me your secrets. Let's start there. They didn't cast Cut Down. I think we just do this. It's like the most amount of power.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
Pretty decent top deck there.
Off you go.
Okay, Shieldred's nice here. Just ping Lily.
A delay.
I don't think they had much. Like, they could have done it. I think they just saw that they were kind of dead at that point. case they had a land, this will just get rid of their graveyard. I don't need like Bowmaster and that, but we can just play this out. This gets the ping in. So we will discard a Fatal Push in that. I can flash in a Bowmaster here even if they have a sweeper. Got me. Thing ya, kill ya. Yeah, they're playing a standard deck, and Bowmaster and the Ring are just really gonna punish. We did lose the first one. JL, I need to get you a deck list. We have yet to cast Lelia. No comments on the effectiveness of Lelia. Okay. Let's get that going. I will import this to Historic Rakdos. Oh, sorry, thought I hit play. Lelia, again, I don't know if it's good or not. Mileage may vary on that one. I wanted to try it as a differentiation. I don't love 2 power into like Bowmasters. We'll keep. Ninjas. Okay, I have to do this now because they're the ninja deck, so you can't let them resolve. They could go with Bowmaster of their own and get me that way. So again, this is kind of that game of who Bowmasters first. No Bowmaster. Enters the battlefield from your hand if it's attacking. So they could have Spell Pierce, but I think they always have Spell Pierce then. Obviously, if we knew we were going to draw it, we don't do that, but it's Bowmaster. You don't need Crucias. Crucias is a garbage card. That's a good sign for us. So here they can't really afford to draw cards. They have to answer my Shieldred. They could Luris buy back like one of these 1-drops. So they can ninja that out. That gets them some value. They block the Luris. That was some... So they got rid of their Bowmaster. Okay, we'll see what kind of ninja stuff they can do. I can't block the flyer, but I have access to kill it next turn with this Blood Tithe Harvester. They're looking at their graveyard. Could be Agadeems. Okay, so pretty solid for them. So we will have to use... We are going to take out the Luris here. I think we do this. So that puts a card... I think I'm going to put my Bowmaster in the way of a blocker here, because it's probably going to get pinged down anyways. They are going to be able to ninja here. So they can ninja back the other one. That makes a copy. So they can do this a few times. I might actually just be dead. Okay, well. Let's do this. I think I killed their Bowmaster. So if I shock their face, they have access to 3 creatures. That's not enough. And I can't kill that, so I think I have to do this. Hey Doppio, drop a comment on YouTube with the deck list. I don't have the Boromirs yet, but I can take a look afterwards and see. Don't really have a choice here. Kind of have to attack both. Them having the Orcish there was really impactful. So they got to take a block here. We just won't show Lilia. That was a bit awkward. So I got a block here. Let's see if they can kill me. They can make 4 copies. It's 12. Yeah, they got me. Needed another piece of removal in all those cards. Brotherhood's Edict, Go for the Throat, Kolaghan's Command. Lelia doesn't do much. Thoughtseize could come out. Inquisition's probably fine. Crucias probably also pretty weak. I'm probably not getting to Chandra. They were a Luris deck. Or just a go blank. Alright, Thoughtseize. Cool, I'll take a look. I'll try to do some more tomorrow. I'm gonna do like a barbecue earlier in the day. So Ninja's got me pretty good that game. Cannot... You know, screw it. Let's try. If I draw lands, I'm in a good spot. Thoughtseize take away their interaction. That Agadeem's like I would imagine that's a one of, but that really did me in. They have Ornithopter, Changeling. The Circuit draws a card. Thousand Face. Problem is they have a lot of 1-drops. So I think we gotta get rid of that. Just like land. This hand's very like risky. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for them to ninja something out. The Gruul one should be on my untapped. Okay. Line there is good. I just don't want him to draw cards. Land, 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 land. For the love of God, land. Alright. We got there. Maybe. They can do Lurrus to hand, that's fine. So they cast Lurrus, and then I Edict with the trigger on the stack. So we get them this way. I care a turn about 1,000 Shadow, probably not. I need to get these out of my hand. They're just not doing much. They could get this in play, I'll just kill it. I played Jim Davis's list. Ah, they got the Moon Blast. Moon Circuit. If you drop it in the chat, it's going to block the link, so it's best to either just paste it on a YouTube video, or I'll pull up the Grow list after this. Okay, so I need to go into full control. We'll discard one here. So they could draw another card, but then I have Bowmaster, so I could start pinging. Yeah, I'll show it after this. I haven't pasted that one in because we weren't certain on that one yet. So, the Ornithopter will keep coming back. Foundry's a good one. Foundry's gonna let them grind some value. We will start being able to oh my god. Could we like not just draw all lands? So they can make a copy of that. Fairy Seer, also kind of scary. Sets up their Scry. I'm going to put the double block on. I can take out the Thousand Face Shadow. Enters the battlefield from your hand. If it's attacking, create a token copy. So that's fine. So, depending what they do here, I can make a Bowmaster. So I actually should have done that in their upkeep before they drew, Because if they drew a Bowmaster, that blows me out. There was the opportunity to like Kiki combo, but there's too much risk with doing that. So they can untap, then make another 4/4 with Retrofitter. So these 4/4s are formidable. I can block them pretty well. We have the armies and stuff like that. Fatal Push. Yes, please. So if they have like double Fatal Push, that works. I could have done the like Kiki combo. I probably should have. Okay. We Kiki them. Set an end step. I just want to have Fatal Push available. They're at 18. So now we just kind of combo out this way. Just the land. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14, 16, 18. Ah, no, seems lethal. I might be dead. I'm just kind of bored. They beat us on the first one. Thankfully, my math was appropriate, so we're now 1-1. Like, I don't have much more removal. The Thoughtseize are still, like, action early. Maybe just run it like that. I'm scared of the 1,000-faced ninja. That one, like, is gonna ruin my day. Can't keep that. We've had multiple hands with like one-liners. Okay, this hand's good. Chandra back. Kill something, Crucias. Foundry. So we'll let them go to their turn, and then I'm gonna Bowmaster in and try to bait out a counterspell. So even if they have like Fatal Push here, oh, they Bowmaster the Bowmaster. I think we're just taking the damage here. I can get Fatal Push here. So we could hit this with the push. I think that... Hey Duncan, should be right here. It's untapped to be under events. No problem. So we're gonna do that. Just go greater here. I want to have access to Brotherhood's End. And then I have access to Stomp if they go Luris here. So they probably go Fairy Seer, set up their Scry. If they don't, then that telegraphs that they have Spell Pierce. So then we just don't attack. They don't really draw cards, so I'm not like I'm gonna trade my Bowmasters in this matchup. The Bowmaster is more of a removal spell. Okay, so they could Bowmaster here. That's Spell Pierce, so we're just gonna wait. Kinda sus. Oh, just another Foundry. So, let's get rid of that. Harvester seems good. I can... attacking with both of these. Okay, that's actually great. This is just my, like, break in case of emergency. So like Crucias is doing its thing here. So next turn I can Blood Tithe on the Orcish, play the One Ring up. I don't know why they insist on doing this at sorcery speed. No, there's not as many Atraxa decks anymore, and Kling draws you a card, which then dies to Bowmasters. Keep in mind, this is still my like first iteration of this version of the deck. We got Shelly, we got the whole crew out here. We do need to be somewhat mindful that a Bowmaster could come down on their side. So we will want to keep this Fatal Push open to target their Bowmasters. They get a 4/4. So other than the first game where we got like Spell Pierced to death, they should be doing this all on their turn. Now this blows up my... So we're gonna do this. I don't wanna... I guess if they had Bowmaster, they play it. Should be able... I haven't even drawn it once yet, so it's like incredibly frustrating that we put it into test, but I didn't want like more than one to test out. Because people kept asking me about... Okay, so they have the hex proof. Oh. This is tricky because both ways, like this gets them a bunch of value, but this lets them ninja out a bunch of stuff. I guess Agadeem's is the slower of the two. Okay, so they can Agadeem's back Luris, they get back a bunch of value, but I can command some stuff. I could put protection on for my turn 2, provided I hit a land. Okay, we got him. We got him. Ninjas is scary. Oh. I'm not too sure, Doppio. I have pretty much all of the collection. Did you run an update, maybe? Megabolt, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate the support. Was there any update that maybe happened on the back end? If not, there's like the wizard support. They're usually pretty quick to respond. When I had to do my name change, they helped me out pretty quick. Alright, folks, we are waiting for the next opponent. 3-0. Like, all in all, we're 8-2 in games. Which for like... Okay, did I die? Did we lose connection? I get sussed out when as soon as I hit cancel. I mean, this hand is literally perfect. Own it. Like it's their clock, right? Okay. You love to see the mulligans when you're about to Thoughtseize them. Yikes. Yikes. So I can Thoughtseize their Thoughtseize. They take my Bowmaster. I have to do that. They have one Thoughtseize. Because the thing is, if I take either of these, they have two Thoughtseize, and they take both my plays on curve. So that gets me that way there. Ooh, ooh. Damn it. I'm not too sure, Dopia. Okay, so I'm playing really hard into an opponent having... Okay, so they go Fable of their own. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna let them take the draw. Because I want to kill Crucias. Because now I can just go ring and I'm good. Do this now. That's scary. He's so good at Magic. Look at this. Like, look at this synergy, just the way all these cards flowing together perfectly. The drawing of the Sheoldred. The opponent questioning, why did I queue up into YouTube / MTG Joe on this blessed run to 7 wins? What you get? Expedient! So either way, this kills them, even if they drew the Fatal Push. Now we just draw a bunch of cards. Their head explodes, and we go to the next game. So I usually take out the discard in this matchup. Edict, Shelly, do that. Will. That's 60 cards beautifully. The question is, do I want any of the combo pieces? Do I want discard on the play? Do I want Brotherhood's End? Might not want Chandra. Chandra does get rid of most of their tough stuff, but then can answer Sheoldred. So maybe we try that. I really want to play Rakdos Scam. It just looks so much fun. I saw a recent version that they're playing 15 lands in those like land cyclers from Lord of the Rings. Like that's what I want to do. Just like ping ya, ping ya, ping ya, ping ya. There we are on the draw. It's fine. Crucias makes it better. Yuck. Needed a land there. Okay, so they ring. We are not doing well here with drawing. So obviously not drawing lands. We're gonna get buried. We missed 2 draw. The best instrumentals. Thank you. Okay, well. At this point, our deck's like refusing to cooperate. 12 cards, 2 lands. I really can't do much. Opponent's on their 6th land. Okay, let's just... Let's just go to the next game. It's highly unlikely with active Crucias, active Ring, I'm gonna win. I don't think I want Crucia in this matchup, or Chandra. I do think I want access to a couple of copies. I don't love the Lelia. We get a 3rd land there, we're probably in business, but I can't. They're drawing like 4 cards a turn, plus tutoring. They'll have all the answers. So Thoughtseize comes down. So I could Bowmaster my Bowmaster. We're gonna let them react, because if they go Crucias here, like, I'm in no rush. We'll set up for the next turn when I could go blank them and hold it up. Because if they play the ring here, I play Will. Okay, so we did get the ring, which will be a nice follow-up. We're doing this dangerous dance. Can also will to legend rule them. So will flips, you get an extra combat step, or you Punisher them. Draw 3 unless they pay 5. Nice. So they have Brotherhood's End, and we got a Bowmaster out of them. So Invoke Despair draws cards. Can I draw land? Yeah. So I have access to Stomp if they play Crucias. I need to kill Bowmaster. I could kill Crucias. I can steal their Bowmaster. That's probably right. Yoink. Do I want to do that is a very real question. Takes me off my own Bowmaster. That's probably fine. You gonna let me draw? You're gonna take 5. What will it be? I gotta try Zoo out as well. So they could have Ring, they could have Shieldred. They did have Heartless Act. Living life on the edge. No, I needed to kill that. Because I die in my upkeep now. No! I die in my upkeep. So my hope is I draw... I got one more Bone Crusher left. Alright. Let's go full control. Trigger on the stack. Bone Crusher me, baby. Bone Crusher me, baby. No! 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 We were so close. Ah, feels awful. I don't think we want Lelia. I think Crucias is still more than reasonable in this deck. Emotionally, I'm hurt. We should have had it. We had them beat. They found like the answer to my will that was supposed to push through the damage. Oh, that hurt. If we find Bone Crusher, that was such a win. And then they were on 2, so we couldn't even just find a single copy of Bowmaster. Wouldn't have been enough. But yeah, some fun ones today. The Gruul deck, I forget who was asking. This is what we ran earlier. Definitely a fun one. From this was from... Oh, what's his name? Bothering me.